This is probably the last epoxy I will ever try, and I will just use it till the end of time.
The step that we did not get to film was prepping the tumbler. The way that I prepped this tumbler was by sanding, washing, and then doing a two-tone of spray paint. The reason that I did two tones of spray paint was because I will be doing an ombre for this cup. And after that is dried, I go ahead and I put an even layer of Mod Podge all the way around, and that's what you see me doing here at this step. The color that I started off with is Peaches and Cream. And what you see me doing here is I am holding the tumbler at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just letting the glitter just fall right down the cup. And I'm gonna shake it off a little bit. And we're gonna continue with the next color. The next color is Shook. And this is going to be a base because you will see that I will use two tones in the darker pink. I will be using a chunkier glitter a little bit after this. So the same thing as I did with the light pink, I am going to just let it fall right down, and naturally it will create a gradient look. After I finish my first layer of glitter, I am going to spray. I'm using the spray adhesive by E6000. You will see that it is going to spray on white, however, it is going to dry clear. Once the adhesive is on, we are going to start once again with Peaches and Cream. And I am going to hold the cup at a 45-degree angle once again, and then just let the glitter fall. Now I am going to continue with Shook, and I am going to be doing the same thing, holding the cup at a 45-degree angle and just letting the glitter fall naturally, little by little. Make sure you take your time with this step until you get the look that you desire. I am now spraying another coat of the spray adhesive all the way around, and this is so the chunky glitter will be able to adhere to the tumbler. 2 coats is usually sufficient when it comes to the ombre. However, because I was going to be adding the chunky glitter, I went ahead and added a 3rd coat of Peaches and Cream. Here you will see me adding the glitter Diva on to the tumbler. I am holding the tumbler at a 45-degree angle and then just letting the glitter fall naturally. Once the cup has been drying for about 20 to 30 minutes, I will start prepping my epoxy. I am going to be mixing a total of 30 mLs You see me here pouring 15 mLs of part A and 15 mLs part B. And after I finish with the equal parts, I am going to be transferring them into a bigger cup. I start with part A, and then I will go ahead and transfer over part B into the cup. So what I am doing here is I'm mixing the epoxy together. As you can see here, it is very important that you mix slowly. Also that you scrape all the sides. That way all of the epoxy is being mixed together evenly. Make sure that you go slow and you take your time with the mixing. You will see that it will look cloudy and stringy towards the beginning. Once you keep mixing for about 2 minutes to 3 minutes, you will see that it will start to get more clear. Once it is clear, then you will stop the mixing and you will be ready for the next step. Once the epoxy has been mixed, I am going to start pouring my epoxy over the cup. What I like to do here is that I like to start at the color that is the lightest. In this case, it's at the very top. So I am going to little by little pour some epoxy until it is even all the way around. And I am going to keep pouring the epoxy all the way until I get to the very bottom of the tumbler. So once I get to the very bottom of the tumbler, I like to add some epoxy onto my fingers, and then I just put an even coat at the very bottom. Then what you see me doing here is that I am making sure that there's no excess epoxy on the very edge of the tumbler. So I make sure that there is just an even coat all the way around. Once I finish with adding the layer of epoxy, I am going to hit it with the torch to minimize any bubbles. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching.